ओम गुरुर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Namaskar dear students. Video number 2, chapter number 3, the cherry tree. We were discussing in the earlier video question number C. We have discussed question number 1, 2, 3. Now in this video question number C, 4, 5 and D as well, E question we'll discuss. Alright dear students, let's be ready. Page number 33. Right? How are you all? Fine? You are passing good time and quality time? Are you all preparing? Completing all the work, whatever is being delivered in video classes? I hope you are doing well and passing your good time at your home. Let's begin everybody. Question number 4. What happened to the cherry tree during the rainy season? Answer number 4. The cherry tree grew quickly in the monsoon season. It had grown 2 feet when a goat ate it up. And even then, although only the stem and 2 thin branches remained, it again grew quickly and had leaves by the end of the monsoon. So this incident happened in the rainy season. Let's go forward for the question number D. Describe how the cherry tree and Rakesh seem to grow up together. Both growth, Rakesh growth and cherry tree growth. Let's discuss about it. Rakesh and the cherry tree seem to grow up together, with Rakesh initially growing faster than the tree initially, then the tree growing much faster than Rakesh. By the time summer came around and the cherry tree had several new shoots with tender green leaves, Rakesh had grown taller too. He was then a strong 8-year-old boy. When Rakesh turned 9 in February, the tree was 3 years old, but it was almost as tall as Rakesh. Soon it had a pink cherry blossom at the end of the branch. The next year there were more blossoms, and suddenly the tree was taller than Rakesh. Soon it was taller than grandfather as well. Rakesh too had grown up. He could run and jump and climb trees as well as most boys do, and read a lot. So this is the thing we are gonna describe regarding growing up. Alright? Okay. Now let's see the question number D. Think and answer. How does grandfather teach Rakesh valuable lessons about life? Give examples from the story. When you complete reading the chapter, Number 3, you also will get the lessons. Which are the lessons taught by grandfather? Let's discuss over here, everybody. And remember, very important question, it will be asked in your exam. So everybody, this type of question whenever comes, you be very attentive and just remember how to describe, how to write this type of questions answer. Alright dear students, it contains very good marks, 8 or 12, 8 or 10 marks. Alright, let's begin the answer. Answer number D, think and answer. Grandfather teaches life lessons to Rakesh depending on the situations. With example, we see everybody and read the examples and remember the example, everybody. First example, grandfather does not simply tell Rakesh to plant the cherry tree. The fact that he said that it depended on Rakesh to make the cherry tree lucky or useful. And he taught Rakesh that things needed to be done. He could not wait for good things to happen to him, but had to proactively walk towards them. And Rakesh feels rewarded for his efforts when he finally sees the result of his hard work. Nothing could have brought such fulfillment if he hadn't worked towards it. Grandfather also tells him to water the plant, how to do it instead of doing it for him. This teaches Rakesh to look after his things and take his responsibilities and ownership. Whenever responsibility comes to us, then and then we be proactive. If others' responsibility, if general responsibility is there, so no one could start. Everybody waits for someone will start. Let's see. But whenever responsibility comes on us, you want to do this, you must have to show your books on this date. Whenever you are asked for, so you will be responsible and you will start working, right? So there is a thing. And he teaches Rakesh to take the responsibility and be honor of this thing. Grandfather teaches Rakesh that tough things survive in spite of hindrances. For example, from the textbook we take first of all. When God came and God ate some leaves of the tree and twigs of the tree, still the plant grew. Means this plant is tough. Whenever any human in this corona age, human is very fit and sound, physically, mentally, human system is very strong. So corona cannot affect to the person. So whatever hindrances come in our life, in our body, if we are fit and sound and our human system is very strong, mental system is very strong, it cannot affect our life. Alright, dear students. So grandfather teaches Rakesh that tough things survive in spite of hindrances. When he says that the cherry tree would grow because it was tough. When grandfather told Rakesh that they loved that particular cherry tree so much because they themselves had planted it, Rakesh realized the joy of creating something and the responsibility and the feeling of the ownership that comes with it. The entire experience of planting the cherry tree and watching it grow was a great learning experience for Rakesh. Not many times, elders, grandfather, grandmother gives us some work to make us understand and take the lesson, learn the lesson of the life. So everybody, whenever you are asked for to do such things, to do any type of work, likewise, you all have to just enthusiastically accept it and learn a lesson of life. Alright? Now let's go forward. The question number E, know your values. In the text, Rakesh always obeys his grandfather and he is well rewarded when the little cherry tree seed grows into a big tree. We must love and respect our elders. They have lived longer than us. Means उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा दिवालियाँ देखी है, मतलब कि उसको ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है अपनी लाइफ. ऐसे ही बाल वाइट नहीं हो गए. They have lived longer than us and have a great deal of experience and wisdom. They should try to learn about life. We should try to learn about life and the world around us from them. And they have a lot of experience. Why should not we invest our time by sitting with them? And whenever we are having leisure time, we want to spend our leisure time by sitting with them, and we get lot many new things, get some extra knowledge, experience, and life lessons. Alright, dear students, so here is an activity for all of you. Make a list of things you can do to show your respect towards your elders. Make a list of things. Alright, dear students, there's an oral work I am allotting you. You can do at your home and write down. And then after, I'll ask you whenever we meet in our real classroom. Right, dear students? Till now, namaskar and have a good day.